Good morning and welcome to Building Connections Doral Talks. I'm your host, Betty Gonzalez. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you about title thefts in the state of Florida. According to statistics, last year, we had a rise of 51% of title thefts compared to other years right here in the state of Florida. So I want to tell you the latest news that has happened in reference to title thefts right here in Florida. But before I tell you that, I want to explain to you what this is and how this can affect you if you're a homeowner right here in Florida. Okay, so how do they do this? What they do is that they go to the counties and they try to see if some properties have either been fully paid for, or if it has a large amount of equity. What do I mean? So if you do have a property, let's say that you bought a property even in 2020 and you bought it for, let's say, for $400,000, it has gained enough equity. So let's say that it has gained a $250,000 equity. Now your property is at $650,000 worth. So if the thief is succeeding changing the title or doing a quick claim deed through the city, then they in turn can go ahead and sell your property from under you, and whatever profits they can make from the sale of this property, they will take. So which ones are at risk? Well, the properties that are at risk are usually the ones that are fully paid for, though, because this less resistant. Once they get the money, they get the money. So how can you prevent this from happening? Well, let me back up. Let me tell you what they do to do it. So the first thing is they do, like I said, they file a quick claim deed to convey the new owner. After the city clerk identified if there's nothing wrong with your title, with the title that you're searching. Usually, remember, these people are thieves, so they're professionals what they're doing. So they know that you have a clear title, meaning you don't have any liens in the house, you don't have any problem because you're a good citizen and you stay up to date with paying all of your bills in the property, so you have a clear title. So once they know that you have a clear title, they file the quick claim deed, which is pretty easy to do. Then the city, once they verify that you have clear title, then they will go ahead and they will record the deed. And once that deed falls under your name, then they're free to go ahead. Remember, title and mortgage. So you're still paying this mortgage. They're not assuming your mortgage. They just have the property ownership under their name. They switch it from your name to their name. So since they did this and it shows legally in the system that they're the new owner, then they can go ahead and sell the property, sign the signature for whatever name that they used, and they can actually do this, and it's really bad for the homeowner. So how can you prevent from letting this happen, right? So there's some services that are out there that I'm not going to promote because I'm not sure how good they are, but you yourself can do like a credit lock. If you have a credit report, you can just go credit lock and try to make it difficult for them to do anything that has to do with your identity. You need to check on your county for your records to see, constantly check, or make it a point to do it once a year or twice a year, and then just be on top of it. But if it does happen to you, what can you do? Well, this is what happens, and this is a new change that happens in the Florida law. So let me see if I can pull this up to show it to you. Just bear with me, because since this was happening so often, Florida said we need to do this because it was too easy for the thieves to do this. So here we go. Let me put my glasses on. And it said the Florida Senate. So this is CSHB 1419, real property fraud. Okay, so what it says is the bill creates an expedite means for clearing title where a fraud deed or other instruments that may affect the real estate title has been recorded, creates a statutory form for a quick claim deed, and requires stating starting January of this year, of 2024. And that the main changes is that whoever trying to make the change, the address of each witness of a real estate conveyance will be included. So before, they didn't have to put their address. So even though this is happening and this is being implemented, I don't know how effective, because people can still give you false addresses, right? So I'm not sure, but it's just making it one step more to make it harder for these thieves to actually get, ownership of your title and essentially of your property. So this is in a pilot program right now because they want to see how well it's going to work out. But as of right now, it's in place starting now. So they want to see how good it really is, that they will be able to help homeowners take care of this problem. Again, guys, if you're a homeowner right here in the state of Florida, just know that the state of Florida has properties that are owned by many, many investors. Sometimes these investors have more than one property and they're not always on top of what's happening. And if you're a homeowner and you are an investor and you own your property outright and you have it rented out, you need to know what's happening with your titles at all times, because you are going to be one of the targeted people that these thieves are going to come and then trying to sell this property, even if you have tenants in it. So be aware, be aware of the laws in Florida. Know what you can do to protect your properties. And again, thank you for tuning in, guys. This is Betty Gonzalez. Thank you for tuning in, Building Connections Doral Talks. Talk to you next week. Have a great day and have a great weekend. See you. Bye.
Real quick, calling all Doral professionals, entrepreneurs, and community influencers. Are you ready to showcase your business, share your knowledge and experience with our engaged audience? Building Connections Doral Talks invites you to become a guest speaker on our podcast. Share your unique perspectives and inspiring stories with our listeners. We believe in the power of your voice in shaping that conversations right here in Doral. Click the link below to submit your information and be part of our next episode. Join us in building connections, sharing knowledge, and growing together. Don't miss this opportunity to be a featured guest on Building Connections Doral Talks. Tune in, connect, share, and grow together with Building Connections Doral Talks, reshaping the way we engage with the diverse voices of Doral, one guest at a time. Doral Talks, your voice, our community. Click the link now on the show notes, the screen, or in the comments below, or just scan the QR code to submit your information as a guest. I hope to see you soon. See you in the next podcast. Bye.